Hello dears, welcome to Beauty by Heart. I'm Elaine, also known as Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you dears the DIYDTP palette, which is the new Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette. It is released now, but not in Singapore yet. DIYDTP palette is a series where I'm duping the color story with my existing colors of a new release palette that caught my eyes, but I'm not sure whether I should get this or not. So this duping helps me to see if I already own the color story. Color story to me is the most important factors for me to decide whether I should get the palettes or not, followed by other factors like the pricing, the formula, the brands, etc. I'm cutting down on buying palettes because I have too many of them. So in this video, I'll be doing this dupe eye makeup look, and then the Dupe Colours Swatches, and my final thoughts about this Mini Xenon palette. Hopefully, this duping can help you dears to decide better whether you want to get the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you happen to like this video, please consider to subscribe. And for all of you dears who are watching this video right now, thank you so much for watching. It's my blessing to have you dears here. By the end of the video, please share with me in the comment section below, will you be getting this Mini Xenon palette? The best comment will be featured in my upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and now let's get started. Let me start off with this eye makeup look. I recreated this look from Natasha Denona IG post. This makeup is so gorgeous and it uses all the 5 colors in the Mini Xenon palette. But somehow when I was doing this eye makeup look, it got twisted. I accidentally used the metallic silver on my lower eyelid in the middle part here, but as you guys can see from this photo, which is the original makeup look photo, they are using all mattes on the lower lash line. And now that I'm tearing, so actually this makeup look is smudging. I haven't done this DIYDTP palette series for quite a while because from then till now, I didn't see any eyeshadow palettes new release that caught my attention fully until this Mini Xenon palette. But when I saw this release photo, I have mixed thoughts. Firstly, didn't I already see this photo before? But when I was scrolling down the trend mode and Natasha Denona IG's post till maybe around end of 2019, I didn't see this photo at all. Or am I experiencing the Mandela's effect? Secondly, when I saw this photo, it immediately reminded me of this Colourpop Smoke Show, or now they have renamed this palette to Blowing Smoke. Yeah, Blowing Smoke, due to some copyright issue. Didn't this have the same exact colors? And this Colourpop palette is released around 2019 period. But what caught my eyes is the hand swatch of this silver color. See how well this color is and how far this can stretch to? Natasha Denona is well known for their creamy matte formula, and that's why I was actually very curious about their matte black. To have a good quality matte black that is creamy in texture, highly pigmented, blends out evenly and effortlessly, it is quite difficult to formulate. I own a few Natasha Denona's palette over here, but so far there isn't any matte black in them at all. And that's why I'm very curious about this matte black color. At the same time, the pricing for this Mini Xenon palette is kind of affordable. It is retailing at 28 USD, which typically in Singapore, it is retailing at either 38 or 39 Sing dollar. Pricing still falls into the comfortable spending range where we spend this amount, we don't need to think so much about it. But having said that, it is not actually affordable because for just these 5 colors, it is already 38 or 39 Sing dollars. It is not really that affordable, if you know what I mean. And this palette is also formulated without a few harsh chemicals like talc, phthalate, parabens. It is cruelty-free and also allergen-free. Hence, with all these mixed thoughts clouding me, I'm unsure whether I should get this Mini Xenon palette or not. So that's why I decided to dupe the palette to see if I already own these color stories, especially for you dears who has this Colourpop Smoke Show palette. Please re-look at this palette and then decide better whether you want to get this Mini Xenon palette or not. This Mini Xenon palette is a kit that starts with the darkest colour as the first colour on the left to the lightest colour on the right. It consists of 4 creamy matte formula and 1 metallic silver, which is the middle colour. This palette is great to create dark, sassy, smoky, sultry, bold, dramatic eye makeup look. If you dears love a natural look all day long, but once in a while you may like to have some change, then this colour story is maybe for you. However, if you dears already own this Colourpop Smoke Show or Blowing Smoke palette, let me tell you this, I am getting all the dupe colours from this palette. Oh no! Oh no! I haven't seen the Mini Xenon palette in real person, so I'm only basing on the photos and the hand swatch videos from Trend Mood Instagram and also Natasha Denona's Instagram and their website to come out with these dupe colours. So in real person, it may or may not have some difference in the colours. Let me start off with the first colour, which is the blackest black. This is a creamy matte deep black. It is also available as the single eyeshadows at Natasha Denona's website. As I mentioned just now, I got all the colours duped from this palette. So starting with this first colour, which is the blackest black, I found this Let's Do It, which is also a matte black. Let me just show you. And this is a deep black. So let me swatch around here. Let me just swatch a few more layers so that you dears can see better. And this is the colour I use on the outer corner here. From what I can see from this dupe black colour compared to the original black colour is, actually I can't see much difference. But from this hand swatch photo over here, it seems that the original is a little more opaque, more solid, more pigmented, but this Colourpop black is also quite good. This is the second colour, which is Gloom. This is a creamy matte medium dark grey. And the dupe colour will be this Slanted, which is a matte charcoal grey. This is the first layer. Let me swatch a few more layers. And this is the one. Comparing these two photos together, the original and the dupe, it seems that the original is darker, more grey than the Colourpop one. But I'm sure if I were to build up more layers for these Colourpop colours, then it is matchable to the Xenon. This is the third colour, which is Chromatic. This is a metallic platinum silver. What I saw from the Trend Mood's comment is this is a repeated colours from the blue purple eyeshadow palette. And over here, this is Starstruck. This is very soft actually, and this is very shiny. And this colour is described as a metallic true silver colour. Oh, so pretty. So this is the silver colour. I think I can't twist my arm. This is a very weird angle. Anyways, I can't actually see much difference between this silver and the Mini Xenon silver. But that Mini Xenon silver really sorts out very beautifully. This is the fourth colour, Mist. This is a creamy matte light grey. So again, from this palette, I'm picking up this Stone Fox, which is a matte light grey. Later on, I will show you this, the overall hand swatch, because I find that this is really a weird angle. So weird, I can't even swatch out properly now. This is the Dupe color, which is a matte light grey. Finally, this last one, Puff, which is a creamy matte off-white. This is the color actually I got some trouble with. I chose two colors because in different photos that I referred to, the original color appears differently. In this photo, this color Puff seems to be a white with a very light beige base. And in this hand swatch video, which I screenshot the photos over here, this Puff seems to be a white with a very light grey base. So I think in different photos, this color looks differently. So finally, I chose the version 2, which is the one I'm using now, as a reference, and that's why I chose this color from this palette. I'm very confident if this Puff is actually a matte white with a very light beige base, I can also easily pull out and dupe this color within my collection. So for now, I will be using this color from the Smoke Show or Blowing Smoke palette, and this is the Young Love, which is a matte white. Awkward angle again, so let me just swatch here where you just can't see. So this is the matte white color. Comparing this Dupe color with the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon color, the Mini Xenon color seems to have a matte white with a very light dirty grey base, while this ColourPop color is more of a pure white matte color. And this color seems to be more powdery. I'm not sure about the quality of the Mini Xenon, but this is indeed more powdery. So this is my final thought. After duping these colors, weird angle again, but I will show you the overall hand swatch later. I seriously can't find much color difference from these dupe colors, which is from the ColourPop Smoke Show or Blowing Smoke palette with the original palette, which is the Mini Xenon palette. I'm very sure if I'm able to see the Mini Xenon palette in real person, then probably I can tell the color difference between these two palettes, especially for the last color Puff, which I'm not so sure whether it has a matte light beige color base or a matte light dirty grey base, because in different photos it shows differently. And also for myself, my current preference eye makeup look is still the natural rosy nude type, very plain, very simple type. Somehow I think that light color suits me better because it doesn't weigh me down and it makes me look younger. Sometimes, just sometimes, I just want to have a change of the makeup look, but deep inside my heart, I know I'm not going to wear this look frequently. In one of my previous videos about the ColourPop eyeshadow palettes ranking, I ran this as one of my favorite ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. That's because sometimes I just want to change and I'll be reaching out for that. But seriously, especially for now, I didn't even reach out for this color and this palette. So likewise for the Mini Xenon palette, I don't think if I ever buy it, I will use that often. Also, experience taught me that I'm not reaching out for palettes which is a matte dominant palette. So for this Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette, it has 4 mattes formula, so I don't think I'll be reaching out further. So with all this duping, I think that for those who wants an occasional smoky look and do not want to spend so much on a palette, then I think this ColourPop Smoke Show is better for you. And in fact, I just dig out this palette which I bought many years ago, way before this Smoke Show, which is the Essence palette, which is a grey palette. and this was already discontinued for so long. When I first saw this palette, I know that I will not be reaching out for this color, but I just want an occasional change, so I find that Essence or maybe Colourpop is more practical because I won't be reaching out for them, so getting this will be more worthwhile. And for those who already owns this Colourpop palette, I think you can skip this Mini Xenon palette. However, if you are those who have been eyeing for Natasha Denona's for a very long time and you land your eyes on this palette, then please get it. I hope that this duping video is helpful for you dears to decide better whether you want to get this Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette. And now dears, it's your turn to share with me. Will you be getting this Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette? Please comment in the comment section below, yeah? The best comment will be featured in my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Good things takes time. Thank you dear so much for watching. And if you happen to like this video, please subscribe and click the bell notification button below for my future videos. I love to do beauty products review, and if this is your cup of tea, please join in my YouTube family. And dears, if you'd like to connect with me more, please visit me at my Facebook and Instagram platform. The address will be here. Here or here? Here. Yeah, should be here. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye! And before you go, please check out these two videos over here. Thank you!